are minimal at best. Very, very minimal. We see more people get hurt, carrying a box, moving their house than we do getting in CrossFit. Why is that? Because we find really good coaches. We have big Sam Starling here. Sam will be with us for an entire month, making sure your coaches making sure that Jazz and Ed, right, will be your longer-term coaches. Sam's goal is to come in here, right, and make sure that your coaches, right, Jazz and Ed, follow a charter, follow consistent rules. What are they? Make sure your mechanics are sound. Can you do the movement, right? Then make sure you do the movement over and over again. And then finally, we add in a little bit of intensity. Okay? But guys, don't be concerned about getting injured. Come in and get more fit doing this, so that then you can be more fit when you're outside the gym. Think about how many people you've ever heard who blow their back out or hurt their knees doing something regular out there. It's because they never train it. You need to train. So come in here and train. This is the best coaches ever. Now, if that doesn't get you sold on CrossFit, here's the next thing that will. This is called the Sickness, Wellness, Fitness Continuum. Alright? I really want you guys to pay close attention to this. This is something that really hits home. If you go to your doctors in Malaysia, United States, Philippines, Singapore, wherever, they have certain benchmarks that put you on a metric, whether you're sick, well, or fit. So let me explain. If you go to your doctor's office and you have your resting heart rate is like 80 beats a minute, your blood pressure is off the charts, your cholesterol is totally high, you can't get up out of the bed without using your arms to help you, right? You can't get off the floor on your own. You have to have someone to help you. Your body fat is 40%. Your BMI is way off the charts. Your doctor is going to put you somewhere over here. And what are they going to say to you? Hey, you need to start eating better and exercising. We see a problem. Everyone with me so far? Then you have people who are well. Let's just take most of you guys in here. Nothing's really wrong. Nothing's great. Nothing's bad. You go to your doctor. They say, you know what? Come see me next week, right? You could lift yourself off the couch. You could, your resting heart rate's moderate. Blood pressure's moderate. Just everything's okay, right? Everything's okay. Then you have people who are fit. What's fit? Less than 10% body fat for your guy, right? Resting heart rate, 40, 50 beats per minute. Blood pressure, perfect. Cholesterol, perfect. Be able to lift 3 times your body weight on the floor. Doing all these different amazing things. Running sub 5-minute miles, 6-minute miles. That's here. Okay? I want to use the example of my mom again, because I think it really hits home. Sorry, Dad. My mom was right here, okay? Overweight, okay? Grew up eating, she hadn't exercised in years. Had a hard time looking at my daughter, right? Had that, resting heart rate, that blood fat, or body fat, that cholesterol, etc. It wasn't terrible, but it was sure as hell wasn't good. She comes into the gym, she's right here. A year later, she's been doing CrossFit. 2 years later, she's right here. Okay? Blood pressure is better, body fat is better, everything's better. All the markers go in the right direction. Not just her gym markers, but her blood markers too. So now my mom is here. Everybody see where I'm at with this so far? Now, why does this matter? The reason why this matters is, if my mom was right here and something happened to her, let's just say she couldn't work out for 6 months, or whatever, she can easily creep in this category, can't she? But if my mom is right here and something happens to her, she has a long time before she gets to sit to make changes in her life. My goal with CrossFit for all of you is to take you from wherever you're at today, regardless of where it's at, and work towards fitness. And why? By working towards fitness, you're building a hedge against sickness. You can take a guy, I compete professionally in CrossFit, right? I've been working for a long time to be in really good shape. I could stop working out and eat bad for the next 6 months, and I'd still be right here. The whole goal is to take all of you from wherever you're at today, and let's just make everybody better, right? And that goes from your blood markers to your lifts in the gym. I want to benefit your quality of life outside the gym. Any questions on this? Does that kind of hit home? Does that make sense? Right? CrossFit's not about the CrossFit Games on ESPN. CrossFit's not about lifting huge heavy weights. Right? CrossFit's about getting fit. Fit for what? Fit to live a good quality of life. I don't want to be the guy who lives to be 100 years old but can't move out of bed. I want to be the guy who's be moving consistently, having a good quality of life, and that's what I help all of you with. Now, where does this start? It starts with your employer, HGST, bringing it right here to your footsteps. It's free. It's at your work, and we have multiple classes today. Please explain to me why you would not want to come and join us. Right? I just cannot think of a possible reason. Okay?
Lazy. Too tired of the work.
So I've been in Asia for 3 days. 2 of those days have been on red-eye flights. Okay? Now, I look like I have a decent amount of energy right now, don't I? Right before I got here, I went and worked out. Exercise makes you feel good. Exercise is normal. Exercise is something you should be doing. And a lot of you guys think you're feeling sluggish throughout the day. Come in and work out, make it a routine, and I promise you, you'll have clarity and you'll feel like you have good energy. Anytime I'm feeling tired, I'm going to go work out, and I guarantee you'll feel better afterwards. Now, what's the next step? How many of you in here are management of some type? A lot of you guys? Got a couple management staff? Yeah. Right? My call to action is very simple. The management staff, but also the rest of the crew in here. I needed to start at the top. Mike Forgano says, hey, I want my company to become more fit, and I want to foster a sense of community. Start at the top, right? It's my job to bring that to all the different locations. And here we are today. HGST is doing groundbreaking stuff. I don't know if you guys realize this, but you guys are single-handedly changing the way people look at corporate wellness. This is unheard of. The treadmills and ellipticals, they're gone. This is what it's all about, bringing communities together. So what I need you guys to do is I'm going to ask you guys one question. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you guys 3 options. You have option A, B, or C. Option A, come see us at 7 a.m. Option B, come see us at 12 o'clock noon. Option C, come see us at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock tomorrow. So here are your options. 7, 12, or 6. I have a plan at 10 o'clock tomorrow a.m. I'm going to be here for the 7 o'clock class to make sure he's going well. I did it.
Malaysia is flying out tomorrow at 10. So we'll be here to conduct an early morning class at 7.
Okay.
The only class and probably the only class for the entire lifetime.
I'm coming back. But I'm serious, guys. Look, it only takes the first day. Come in once, try it out. We're gonna have fun. We're not gonna kick your butt. Don't worry. Day 2, come in. But once it becomes a routine, you're good to go. Just try it. What's that?
We'll see you tomorrow, 7 a.m.
You want to do that? Yeah. Why do that? Hell no. That's it for me, guys. In a nutshell, what's CrossFit? We want to constantly vary what we do. We want to use functional movements to apply outside the gym. We want to work our best level of effort because that's what gets results. We want to make sure that our coaches follow a charter. Make sure you're doing movement right, and then add some intensity, right? We want to make sure we're taking you from where you're at today to better. And if you're getting better, Hell yeah. And lastly, show up tomorrow at one of these classes and ready to rock and roll. Sounds good? Yeah. All right.
Okay.